title of this mini podcast is What Do You Want? The Grasshopper offered this up years ago when I was shoveling snow. It may never be the way you want, but it will always be the way it is. You know, it feels good to get what you want. The trap is believing having what you want is a permanent situation. What we want will eventually dissolve or evolve because permanence is not a reality of human existence, except for maybe death, taxes, and Andy of Mayberry reruns. The message is to enjoy what you want or have while it's here, instead of attempting to capture it and preserve it in a jar. This isn't fatalism, it's realism. In case you haven't noticed, things will not always go your way. This is especially true when what you want is for other people to be the way you want rather than the way they are. Reminds me of a story from my radio broadcasting days. I had a great teacher. His name was Paul Hennings. He operated a school for budding broadcasters in Norfolk, Virginia. Paul was a successful radio personality in the area and had quite an impressive background. In fact, he was the guy who, way back in the day, replaced Arthur Godfrey, the father of the modern-day disc jockey, when Godfrey went from radio to TV. Hennings told the story of his first couple of shaky shows after replacing Godfrey. His program director noticed he wasn't quite at ease and sounded a bit stiff. After a bit of conversation, his boss said, "I hired you to be who you are, not who you think you have to be. People are going to be who they are regardless of us wanting them to be different. The amount of fretting you do because others are not like you or the way you want them to be only causes mental and physical distress and keeps you living in the land of illusion." Here's a reality-based formula that will let the air out of an illusion balloon. If you can't change what is, here are two options. 1, accept it. 2, walk away from it. Here's my hope for you and me, that we get more of what we want without being in a constant state of wanting it to be the way it isn't. All the best, John.